Wait, before y'all go.
Wait, I see y'all on the couch. I see y'all on your TVs. Yeah, I see y'all on your phone.
Don't go. Sorry, I've been gone for like 3 to 4 weeks now. I have just been taking a mental illness break because nothing dramatic happened. I'm just I was going with something. I was going with a lot of emotions, pretty much mood swings. And I'm so sorry that I left y'all on a cliffhanger like that and a lot of delays. Because I know I told y'all I'm gonna upload this day, but I didn't upload this day, or I was not gonna upload that day. But today, I'm gonna leave y'all with the banger. Leave y'all with that because I'm doing a mega upload. And I'm not gonna tell y'all, but pretty much what I tell. Nah, I won't tell y'all because this was actually exciting because I'm gonna tell y'all about the day I went to a truck meetup. So, for context in this, I went to a truck meetup when I was 16 years old at a mall, and to be more I'm not a party guy. I exclusively do not go to parties, like after parties, because not be like, "Be a good angel," or "I don't want God to see me like this," or "Oh, my friend's gonna hate me." No, I just genuinely hate parties. I just do not like after parties. Even when I go to a game, like, cause it's like I went to a football game and someone said, "Hey, there's an after party," I wasn't invited, or "Do you go to invite me?" I'd go. Or a family after party, I just still don't want to go because, well, if it's family, then yes, I will go. But if my family say, "Hey, you want to go? Or you go home? Or you want to stay with this after party?" I do want to stay with family because the thing is, if I do go home, I mean, something could happen, so I might as well just go to that party. So, cause it's family, duh, it's family. Before we get into it, make sure like, sub, and hit the bell for more weekly things coming your way because I wanted to say I'm going to try to do a weekly thing where I post weekly because I have not been doing so good because on the days where I have to post on this day or post on this day and post on that day because I know I said I'll post on Sundays, Wednesdays, Tuesdays or Wednesdays, something like that, but it hasn't been going good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to post weekly, but be blessed that if I do post on one of those days, Monday or somewhere on Friday, one of those days, Monday through Friday, then that's a real bless. Be grateful and pray and thank you God for me to like post those videos. But let's not waste any time. Get on with the story. So, I went to my first truck meetup when I was 16 years old, and this was on July 23rd, 2023. And I went to this, and it wasn't too bad. The people were it was supposed to be me, Emma, and B. But B had to go home because her parents wanted her to be home. We're not going to say nothing about her parents. We're not going to say nothing about her parents. We're not going to say anything bad because we respect her parents and we love them very much. Like, really love them. Like, I love her parents very much. But she's like another family to me. She's like another family. But B had to go. So it was just me and Emma. But then Emma saw one of her friends, which was Lee, and then she was like, "Oh, hi, how y'all doing? It's nice to see you guys." And I was like, "It's nice to see you too." And then Lee's other friend, Rob, came up and said, "Yo, what's up?" And so Emma and Lee went to go do her own thing. And I was just sitting there just being me, just doing this. I did not know what to do. Cause like, I was just honestly just like, I did not know what to do. I did not know where to go. I did not know what to do. I did not know none of these people. None of them. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna sit here, but try to make some friends and try to talk to people. But I did take some photos. I am gonna blur out some people and then I'm gonna blur out some of them. Okay, I don't want y'all to know, but I know one of my brother's friends was there, so I'm gonna blur out them and y'all not gonna know who that is. Y'all just know with the top of y'all memories who was at that party by these photos. So y'all gonna memorize it, not me. I already know who was there, but I don't wanna see y'all know who was there. But I was just there, and then my friend Emma just came and said, "What are you doing?" I'm just like, "Well, I'm just standing here. I don't know anybody here. I don't know what to do." I was a little bit like immature, whatever. I was just shy because I was 16. I did not know how to pretty much do like the confidence and the communication and walk up to people and talk to people. Back then, I could have done that. Like, I could have do that. That's how I made friends because I was able to do that. But at truck meetings like this, I couldn't do that. Couldn't do it. But now I can a little, but couldn't. But she told me, just go watch people, just say hi or just say what's up. And I'm like, I'll try, but it's not gonna be successful, I can tell you that. And it's like, okay. But during this whole thing, there was this electric car that was on the charging station where I think I could find a photo, but I don't think I can. But there was this car that was sitting by the station all day, like pretty much like a few hours. And I was like, is someone in there or they're in the mall? Because they were like at that charging station like all day. But then it could just no one been in there. It was just charging like that because like naturally just people have a charging station and it just stays like that. But in the middle of like the mall, something like that, and out the open with no cars around it, looks a little fishy. But at the same time, it's really not fishy. It's not really fishy, but well, it kind of was because it was just that one station right there, no other station, or I don't know, maybe it could be me, but no, it was just one station just right there, and I don't know where it was at, but. I did tell my friend Emmy that. I did tell her that. I did tell Amy, hey Amy, did you not see Emma, did you not see that? And I'm like, see what? You see that charging station with a car there? And she's like, that's weird. But she's like, nah, don't be worried about it. And I'm like, okay. But at this party, when you know things were about to settle in, about to be good, it goes up in flames. Just quickly like that. So at this truck meetup, there was a bunch of trucks with some groups in it. There were some people that came with them in the truck, or some came with other trucks. So something like that. But there was groups that was like in pairs, like to 2 or 3 or 4. I think I only remember like 2 or 3 of them that were in pairs. But while in these pairs, there was some like, they were just talking, and then there was some like arguing now. And I was like, oh heavens, here we go. Because I knew where this was going. And then one led to another, one leads to talk, and then one leads to a fight. And I am going to show y'all, but I have to cut it. Because one, YouTube is going to demolish one of my videos because this was during the real time. But I want to cut it short, just show a little, and then keep going. Because that's the last thing I want this to happen to my video. That's the last thing I want to happen to my video. Last thing. That happened, one fight. There was one fight that happened that ended a little bit short. And then there was another fight that was happening where involved like 4 guys and 1 dude. And I was like, I even knew one of them. And my friend's watching like this, I think you know who that is. And someone else. But I know who that guy was. And I'm not gonna say none who he is or his personal business. That not me to tell. Not my business out there. But I knew the guy and I was like, dang, what did he do to make these people so mad?
That is crazy.
But then there was another fight. And I think I saw a glass break-in. And I was like, who put a glass? And who bought it on someone's head? Why is there even glass here? And then, you know what happened. Cops came, and then me, Emma, Lee, and I think her and friends, we started running. I cannot specifically say we ran from the cops, because we didn't. We didn't really run from the cops because it wasn't because they weren't chasing us. They were just getting the people that was there. And then there was only one cop car, and I know there was like a bunch more coming, and that happened, and the cops were trying to chase down someone else. Everyone booked it to the car or booked it somewhere else. Inside the mall, inside the car, or inside a tree. We booked it somewhere else, like around, we went around the mall. Because how it was structured, there's a front and back mall. So what we did, we were at the back. And so we went to the front, and that's how we did that. We ran, and they would catch a little breather. I do not remember this clearly. But what I remember is, I think there was a cop car that came to us and then asked us, and then we just said, no, we're sober, we're just here having a good time, and then that happened, and then we don't know what else happened. Just our answer his questions, and then he left, and then after he left, well, they left, because I don't know what the gender was, but I think one of Emma's friends, Lee's friends, came and then took us home. I don't really remember what happened to the end. All I just know we ran, and then and then something happened at the end. I don't really remember what happened. But all I can say is, when you're at a truck meetup, be safe, try to talk to some people, and try to get out of your comfort zone at a certain age when you're at truck meetups like this, or any parties like this, because you're not gonna make much friends if you don't talk to people at these type of parties. But that is all for me. And thank you guys for all your wait and patience and love, because I love y'all dearly to the bottom of my heart. And I also love my Lord Jesus Christ every day because he always be blessing me. He always gives me another day to stay motivated, but also disciplined to do the things I have to do. I want y'all to rely on him every day. I want y'all to do that too because every day is a new day. Yesterday was history. Today is a gift. And tomorrow is a mystery. Yeah. Y'all know one of the quote from that one movie? Y'all know. Y'all know. But I'm gonna go, but I hope y'all have a good day, a good afternoon, or morning or night. Just have a good day. Peace.